Andrew Grant once said, "You never get a second chance to make a first impression." And if you're a live streamer or content creator, heck, your first impression may be your only impression. This first impression is pivotal for getting new viewership or maintaining audience retention, or perhaps growing into new subscribers or new regulars, or heck, maybe even just forming community. But sadly, being a content creator or an online streamer, you don't sometimes get the chance to make your first impression with you being live. Thus, it is extremely important to have an effective offline screen. Your offline banner is a lot more than just a JPEG or a PNG that just displays some goofy information. It is a pivotal part for your growth. And in this video right here, I'm going to show you 3 characteristics that every offline banner needs to have. Let's go. Hey, it's me, it's Wild, coming at you for my stream support playlist where I bring you the best tips and tricks. And if this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow and improve your stream, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. And hey, at any point in this video, if you like the products or the services that I'm talking about, did you all a favor. Put links in the show notes below, so make sure you check them out. And just a quick side note, if you stick around for the entire video, I gave out a free resource on a free template that you can use that encompasses all the aspects to make an effective offline banner and offline screen. So stick around for that. All right, let's get right into something that's extremely important. It's offline screens. And this is a subject that gets overlooked quite a lot on streaming platforms like Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and Facebook gaming. There's a reason this gets overlooked because everybody thinks that when you stream, that's the most important aspect of your channel. And to be fair, it kind of is, but a lot of times when you're networking with other streamers or viewers or regulars or even other stream teams or communities, when they're gonna find out more information about you, it's not when you're live, it's probably when you're actually in their channel. And when they click on your name, the very first impression they're gonna have is of that big, beautiful offline banner. And that's your first impression to a lot of people out there. If you plan on making your own effective offline screen, it needs to have 3 strong characteristics. The first one is going to be all about personal branding. We're starting off strong because personal branding can be one of the hardest things to develop for your online content or online streaming that you do. But you can start with very basic personal branding. You can have something as simple as an avatar or a caricature, or maybe just a generalized picture or cartoon of yourself, but you don't have to limit to just that. You can start implementing colors that you want associated with you and your brand. I mean, think of it. When you look at the different variations of red, you start to think of Coca-Cola and YouTube. If you look at different variations of blue, you think of Pepsi Blue and Twitter. And the same thing could be said with your colors that you plan on producing on your channel. Start developing your personal branding now and make sure you implement that on your offline screen. Key characteristic number 2 that everyone needs to have on their offline screen is a general stream schedule or content schedule of when their content will either be seen or when it will be live streamed out. And a lot of people always forget this, but this is a vital part of the puzzle. So allow me to show you why this is so important. If you can inform a viewing audience or potential viewing audience of when you'll be going live next time, they can mark it off on their calendar or make a mental note to visit your channel during that time frame. And in that time frame that you're going to put down on there, you want to make sure you include the dates or you include the time of when you'll be streaming. Make sure to put things like I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget time zones. Just because where you live, you know where it is, doesn't mean the whole world is. You can even do things like military time to help narrow it down for a lot of people. But time zones are extremely important. Now, a lot of people just say, hey, why can't I just have people scroll down and see my schedule there? Well, this is why offline screens are super important to have effective and powerful ones, because your video can actually be embedded on multiple sites. Blogs, threads, websites, Gamepedias, the list goes on and on. And when somebody actually embeds you, they're embedding just the video player there, which means they cannot scroll down to see your extensions, your widgets, your panels, or any of your hypertext that you have typed in there. It is just the video player, which means all they see is your offline screen. So if you can inform people of when you'll be going live, perhaps that person who's looking directly at that blog or forum notices you're going to be streaming in the next 5 minutes. They can then visit your page. This is why it's extremely important to put up your stream schedule on your offline screen. I mean, it makes perfectly total sense. So make sure you start to implement that. Characteristic number 3 is all about having your social media accounts displayed on the offline banner as well. Display things that you want to grow. Got a YouTube? Put your YouTube up there. Got a Discord? Put your Discord. Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, you got it. Make sure you put whatever you would like to grow or whatever is your strongest displayed up there, because these are funnels for other ways for people to go out and find you. Hence, when you broadcast or you put content on those particular platforms, they will funnel back to your channel, hopefully gaining you more traction and more viewer retention and helping you grow to be bigger and better. Now, for a quick side note, if your Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all those different platforms have different names because maybe you developed those at different times, I would like to see you put those names under there. That way everything is a little more easy to find. But if you keep everything uniform, like for example, everything of mine is under Wild for Games, I would appreciate the follow on any platform that I have. It's easy to find that because it's all uniform. But if it's not, make sure you put the name so that way people can find you easily. And there you go. Those are the strong characteristics that every offline screen needs to have. But I'm not done. Perhaps you're not creative enough, or perhaps you don't think you're creative enough to make an offline banner or offline screen. Not to worry. Got you all covered there, folks. I already made you a basic template, and all you have to do is just fill in the blanks or fill in the information of what you have. But take the strong characteristics that we talked about prior in this video and implement them into the template there. If you need any help, you can find the template on my website, which is the Inside Creator, which you can find links down below, which will take you to the free resources section. What I would recommend is download or follow those steps there and then make a copy, because if you ever make a mistake, you have something to revert back to. Now it's going to take you to a website called canva.com, which is an awesome free resource. Costs you nothing to get. You just simply log in. I would recommend making an account. And again, like I said, make a duplicate copy and start working from there. If you feel lost within the program, again, I got you covered. I'm awesome. I did a video on how to use Canva. I'll put it in the top of the card there, so that way you can figure out how to do things like different texts, different colors, how to put in pictures, how to put in graphics, the whole shebang to get you covered. But I'm sure you're gonna make an awesome offline screen. And if you do, don't be afraid to tweet it to me on my Twitter and Instagram, or even put a link down in the YouTubes down below. To my live streaming friends and content creators out there, always remember, a good first impression can work wonders. Hey, if you all like this type of content and you want me to make more content that's gonna help you be a bigger offline streamer, or just feel more comfortable with your content creations, you all know what to do. Leave me a comment below and I will see what I can do to make a video on that. If you'd like to help me out, you can follow me on over at Twitter and Instagram under Wild for Games. And if you like what you see here, you're definitely gonna like what you see on over at twitch.tv/wildforgames, where you can hit that follow button or almighty subscribe button, where we do channel breakdowns and guess what? First impressions, so I can make you be bigger and better with your live streaming presence. I will see you all in the next stream support video coming up real soon. Take care, all. Peace.